For the longest time, so much of the focus of education has often been of the brightest, the smartest, the strongest. But success was measured by academic results, rather than, student well-being. And in this race that we got ourselves caught up in, we realized that our children were graduating not with the possibly what we will call the 21st century skills, right? The idea that I could also be empathetic, or I could be a friend or an ornithologist. When my son went to school, as young as 6 years old, he, in a span of 2 months of his very first encounter with education, came back saying, "Mama, I can't." And for the life of me, I couldn't understand how can a young child who just about told us in the first 2 years of their life on the planet that they're amazing. They go from crawling to sitting to standing to running to saying, "Mama, look at me, I can." Then we send them to school and we tell them, "No, sit down. You can run, keep quiet. You can speak, shh, that's wrong." And we completely reverse the natural process of our children's learning by telling them a completely different definition of what success is. If you answer what I tell you, then you're right. If you behave the way I tell you, you're a good child. And then we do this not for 1 year or for 1 month, 1 month or 1 year, but for 15 years. And then we wonder why our children graduate not believing they can make the world a better place. So when Riverside started, I think it was that became the promise. Cannot we give our children both? Cannot we replace the word "or" with the word "and"? Cannot it become content and character, passion and compassion, doing good and doing well? So that really became the work that or the lens by which we started looking at our practice. How can timetable be designed to ensure that the both and happen? How can processes be designed to ensure that it was a both and model? How can curricular choices be taken so that children, yes, of course, understand great disciplinary thinking around content, but also understand that is incomplete till it's used to fashion products that are of value, like Dr. Howard Gardner keeps saying. So what you will find in this pillar has been our pursuit in designing processes and planning templates and curricular choices. So what you will find in this pillar is several of the ways we have designed processes that ensure that the both and happens, planning templates that gets us as teachers to be very mindful and intentional about planning for relevance and rigor and relationships, as well as assessment choices and opportunities. That is not a one-size-fits-all, right? We know that our children come with so many different ways to demonstrate learning. So you'll find several ways in which assessment have been created to ensure that intentionality had the desired impact. So welcome to the curricular pillar, and I hope you have as much fun as we've had co-creating this with our children.